If you've received a fake review and you just can't get rid of it on your Google business profile, then stick around, for this video is a complete guide on how you can remove it. So you've got this new review and you think great, and then you go, oh no, it's a disaster. That's so unfair. And you're crushed. And you're thinking about how it's going to cost your business because they've given a 1-star review. And then you then look and you see, when you read the review, there's no information. It's not someone you recognise. It's just a rating. It's just someone's decided randomly to put a fake review on your business. So what can you do? They're breaking the violations of Google. This video is going to show you exactly what you can do and how you can make sure this is disappearing off your reviews. It does mention there that if you did reply to the review, then it lets the customer know. And this is the biggest mistake most people make, is immediately they reply. But you know, by replying, you're telling Google you've made the judgment, you've assessed it, and that review could be considered a genuine review because you've responded to it. Now, before I show you the best solution that you can do, a quick question that's going to really help you understand what's involved. Here are 3 listings on a search for a doctor. Now, when you look at these 3 listings, they come in order in the map pack. Now, which of these 3 listings would you actually pick up the phone and make a call to? Would you go with A, Dr. Logan? Would you go with B, GP Surgery Health Centre? Or would you go with C? Bearing in mind, they are in order in the map pack. Now, put your answers down below in the comments. Do it now, commit to it, put A, B, or C, and then we'll address the answer a bit later. So here's the situation. You received a review. It's from someone you don't understand or you don't know. It's not a customer you've ever come across. You need to just think for a moment. You need to make a judgment call here. And the judgment you have to make here is you have to click on it and find out, is this a genuine review? So if you go into your management, user didn't write a review, it's just left a rating. And because I know it's not a genuine review, then don't reply to it. And this is the biggest problem most people make, is they see a name they don't understand, they reply immediately. And as soon as you reply, it's much, much harder to get it removed. So don't reply. So there's a judgment. Is it fake or is it genuine? Genuine 1-star review, address the problem. Make sure you do respond and make sure you put things right with the customer as best as you possibly can. And secondly, just bear in mind that a 1-star review isn't a disaster if you can collect several other high 4 or 5-star reviews, because it's an average. As we saw a moment ago, A, B, and C. Different ratings exist, and it's not a disaster if you're not number 1, which we'll come on to see in a moment. So this is a fake review, so therefore what you do is you flag as inappropriate. And you need to now be familiar with what these things are, because there's a reason for flagging the review. You need to know, is it personal information, is it discrimination, is it bullying, profanity, conflict of interest, spam, off topic. Now, most of them will probably either be spam, fake account, or fake reviews. And that's the one that I'm going to put this on. It's fake review. It's like a bot. It's been done maybe even from someone that wants to just bring it down. And there you go. You're reporting a policy violation to Google. It may take 3 working days to process it. And then you click submit. And that's it. If you want to know more information about what these all represent, if you click on these 3 dots and help and support, and there it explains what spam and fake content is, off topic and restricted and so on. Now, for fake, it's basically your content should reflect your genuine experience at the location and shouldn't be posted just to manipulate a place's ratings. Don't post fake content. Don't post the same content multiple times. So it's very clear what the content policies are. And if it's been broken, you know the person's not had a genuine experience with you at that location, then you can report it as spam and fake content. And that's the same, go for all these if it's something different. Now, in most cases, it will then disappear over 3 or 4 days. If it's over 7 days, then you need to then move on to the next stage. And that's why this is a complete guide, because most people don't cover this second part. So have you ever had a bad review? And did Google remove it in the end? Well, please comment down below and let me know how it went for you. So welcome to Zanet Design. This is a channel on YouTube that helps you to grow on Google. On here, I guide you through all the challenges that small businesses find as they try and grow on Google, and particularly on Google Business Profile. So make sure you subscribe down below, click the notify bell so that you don't miss out on the next great bit of content that I release. So let's go back to our search here, A, B or C. So what did you put? A, B or C? Well, A would be the obvious answer because it's top. But you know, most people aren't going to go there. Why? Because they've got no reviews at all. And there's not even a website. So most people's trust won't be there. And over time, because people won't click on this, it will gradually go further down the pack. What about the second one, B? Did you put B? Well, B does have more reviews than C, and certainly a lot more than no reviews at all. But look at the average, 2.7. That means on average, most people in 79 reviews are putting 1s and 2s and maybe a few 3s and 4s to bring it back up. But that means that they're not getting a great experience. You notice with 78, 4.8 is a nice, trustworthy average. You may want to look at what the 1 and 2 star reviews are, and they may tell you some information. And so actually, C is the right answer because C builds trust. And C will over time get to number 1, not because of the reviews, but because of the quality of the reviews and the quantity of the reviews. So if you put C, well done, you got the right answer. So what Jason Healy was saying was that he had a similar situation and after a couple of weeks, he still had a fake review. So he spoke to support at Google and they eventually said, look, just get several other Gmail accounts to report the same issue. And that's what he did. He reckons he did about 15. Now, there are others out there say that even just if you report it multiple times, around 5 times on a regular basis. So what you could do is if you're in an office, or you've got some friends, and you know it's a genuinely fake review, then just ask them, would they also report it? But give the same reason. And the multiple times seems to then kick the algorithm back in to reviewing it again. Now, either it gets reviewed manually again, or it could just be that the Google algorithm picks it up, realizes that a lot of people are saying it's a fake review, and they then follow through on removing that review for you. So keep reporting it, get other Gmail or Google business owners to report it to if they can confirm that it's fake. Now, if you want to know how you can increase your Google business reviews and get more reviews, then head over to here for my 7 tips.